everybody, how you doing? Let's see, let's get you set up here. How's that going? Oh, that's looking good. Hopefully this is fine. Oh, sorry about that, I just bumped you. I'm just trying to level you out. I just got done doing a little B-roll footage that you're gonna see here in a second. But I got, oh, hold on. Ha-ha! I got Joe's knife. Joe ordered a Jasper, and was one of my most popular knives. Then the Coyote Works knife came, and then the Montana came out, then the Rogue came out. But it was a good knife. I like this knife. I've talked about it in the past. I think one of the last knives I did in this was Ollie's, and that was last year. It was a Marine Corps pin. Oh no, Greg. I don't know if I did a video on Greg. Greg, did we do a video on your knife? Greg came out and did a knife build with me, and we did a Jasper for him. And it was canvas micarta with a little shield in there, the custom brass pin with the cross and shield, I think it was. And then Ollie's was similar, the olive drab, I think, but he had the Marine Corps pin in his. But Joe picked out some nice stabilized burled maple. Oh, beautiful. It's so cool. He wanted this dark, but he wanted a little bit of that rustic wood look and everything. And so what we did is we did the, he picked out canvas micarta pins, 1/8 inch or paper phonetic or something like that. But they're you know, like micarta's paper, linen, and you'll get burlap bag, and you'll get canvas and stuff like that. And you get cloth and denim. Well, Joe picked out some pins, and they're 1/8 inch black. So they just actually blend right in with the knife, and you don't see it. And it blends right in with the burls and everything. So you can just faintly see them if you really look, but otherwise, it's so cool. And he wanted the acid stonewash finish, so I just sharpened it up. I just finished some B-roll footage, and Joe, I'm getting ready to mail you out there, buddy. So I do appreciate it. Really nice little knife though, made out of D2 steel, and of course it's got that taper tang. Now you don't have to have a taper tang if you, and I don't think I've ever mentioned that really, you know, maybe a year or so ago, but if you guys don't want a taper tang, just leave the comment in your notes when you're placing the order. I've actually had several. I'm working on a new knife model right now, and mine's gonna have a taper tang, the piece that I'll show everybody and travel with. But there's a couple of people, they're not going to get the taper tang. They're actually customers that are coming in to do knife builds. So that's why I'm not releasing the knife yet, because I haven't finished mine. And once I release mine, then hopefully I'll be able to show you what that looks like. I'll have prices and information up on the website. But really looking forward to that one. But yeah, if you guys don't want a taper tang, you don't have to have a taper tang. You could have a full tang, because it gives it a little bit more heft. And some of the guys like that. I like the taper tang because it's how I was taught. It shows a little bit more care as a knife maker, as an artist. Doing the taper tang, it's a little bit more work for me, but I really appreciate it. And as you see here, Joe appreciates the taper tang too, because it turned out really nice, I think, on his Jasper here. So Joe, I do appreciate it. Thank you very much. This is heading out to the East Coast here shortly, and I just don't want to do a quick video. I was debating about not doing videos for every person's knife. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that this year, depending on how things are going. I know I did a Michael B video, and I did his last 3 Montanas, and I think I might have a couple of knives that are going to be, you know, a couple of folks will be 1 video, because I'm not going to be doing 3 videos a week. That really got to me. It wore me out quite a bit, and I won't be doing that this year. My glasses are all dusty. And so I'll probably just put videos together, or put knives together, and then release them at one time, if the time allows. I don't want someone to wait for their knife a week or 2 weeks, just because I'm trying to finish up another one to do a video, of course. But in this case, you know, like I got Joe's is done, but I have James's chef's knife right here, and it's not done yet. This is the next one I'm going to start working on. And then I have a Kiritsuki that I'm doing for myself, and I'm doing a lot more for myself this year, because I have that big Pelican case that John sent me last year from Pelican, and I want to make sure that I can fill that case with all the knife models that I have been making. So this way, when I go out to something like an overland rally or such, people can see and handle each knife and say, wow, yeah, I like that, or I like this, or hey, can you make this change and that change? And I think that will help both you can pick what kind of knife you'd like, and also convey to me what it is people are liking and gravitating towards. Like guys that like the Jasper but want a little longer, well, I just steer you on to the Coyote Pup. And that works great. Now, granted, you like the style of the Coyote Pup. It's something that I created a couple of years ago. when I actually longer than that when I had my bush knives. But if you don't want the Coyote Works pin in it, and you want, like Joe, just some black pins, or you want something different like Liza's knife, she had the Marine Corps pin in it. That's possible. It's just that you like the shape, you like the feel, you just want a little bit longer knife, then you go to a Coyote pup. Or you like a Coyote pup but you want it smaller, you go to a Jasper. It's just the same thing with a Montana or a Coyote Works knife. You like the Coyote Works knife but it's a little bit too big for you, go to a Montana. The Montana can have a full tang or a taper tang. Just leave the comment down below. The choice, the option isn't there because it's standard taper tang, but if you want a solid tang, you just leave a note down below when you're buying a knife and that'll work out perfectly. Same thing with the Rogue. You guys saw Ron's knife last year when I did his Rogue. It had a full tang and he actually wanted it even a little further out that he could put a lanyard on that. That was fine. That's no big deal. It's custom. And that's what I do for you guys. At least I try. So, Joe, I do appreciate it. Everybody else, thank you for the support. I am going to go in for some lunch, and then I got to come back down and start James's chef's knife. So, you guys have a good. Remember, like, share, subscribe, all the good stuff. It's keeping me from the bottom of the YouTube bucket. You guys take care.